Hi guys, my name's Kat. I'm the Director of Skilled Summers and I do the vast majority of the interviews between our applicants and match them with the camps that we work with over in America. I've been super lucky to visit numerous amounts of camps all across the States. I've driven from Tennessee through to New York to camps that we have in Maine. So I've got a really good idea of what these camps look for in terms of their staff. We've got camps that might hire just 60 staff for the season, and we've got camps that will hire 600 staff all across loads of different areas. So you could be working in arts and crafts, sports, music production, horse riding, you name it, there will be a camp for you. So I just want to give you some kind of advice and give you a bit of an idea about what to expect when you have an interview. Sometimes, people are quite nervous about having their interviews. They can be quite daunting. So I just kind of wanted to reassure you that it's nothing to worry about. It's more of a general chat just to kind of get to know you, get to know your application and your skill. It's also a good opportunity for me to give you any advice on how to make your application stronger, stand out. Remember, your application is going up against people from all over the world, all different agencies. So yeah, we really want to help you stand out and really get that job over in the States. So what makes Skilled Summers a little bit different in terms of the placing process is that we've got a really good idea about the camps that we work with and what type of person and type of skill sets they look for. We've got really high-end sporting camps that do require you to have coaching experience or even professional playing experience in certain areas. That could be soccer, tennis, horse riding. We also have camps that offer more of a general counsellor type of style, so they kind of look for people with more of a personal experience of playing and coaching. So you could have just played tennis personally at university or college, you enjoy passing those skills on. You don't necessarily have to hold an official qualification. Okay, so just to break down a little bit about what actually happens in the interview. So initially the interviews are maybe 45 minutes to an hour long. We kind of have a bit of an informal chat right at the very beginning to get to know you. So I might ask you to introduce yourself, tell me a little bit about you, why you're interested in applying for camp, what your motivations are behind that, what you understand by the purpose of the programme and cultural exchange. So we'll talk about that for a little while and then we will move on to your individual skills. So we do ask for 3 skills on your application. They don't all have to be skills that you're comfortable in actually teaching or leading. It more shows that you've got a good overall experience in different things. But if you're a horse rider, for example, you could have all 3 of your skills linked into horse riding. Or if you wanted more of a general counsellor approach, you could pick 3 different things that maybe complement each other. So it could be outdoor sports, so you could have on there hiking, camping, mountain biking, outdoor cooking. You could also choose to have 3 different areas on your application. So you could have arts and crafts, outdoor, sports, music, arts, anything like that. But we will go through that at interview and I can advise you on what looks good, what works for you and in terms of the type of placement that you would like. So after we've looked through your skills, we've picked out and highlighted the ones that we're going to lead with on your application. We might talk about other things that we could use to strengthen your application. This could be a photo album on there. A lot of the time we will recommend you making a short video that again highlights your application. We will then talk about the different types of camps and the styles of camps that we think could be a good fit for you. So this, for example, could be a sporting camp, it could be a camp for underprivileged children, it could be a camp for special needs, it could be a languages camp. So we'll kind of chat through what would be a good fit and obviously take your preferences into consideration as well. There might also be some questions about problem solving, things that you might encounter at camp. A good example of this could be children experiencing homesickness, kind of waking up in the middle of the night and finding a couple of campers out of bed. It could be missing a camper on a field trip out. So there'll be kind of ideas of things that might occur at camp and how you would best deal with that. In terms of feedback, I will try and give this to you immediately as to whether or not you're successful with the programme and what type of camp that we will work towards for you. Unfortunately, we can't take everybody onto the programme. We do have quite high standards for our applicants in terms of their skill sets and their strength of interview. So if we feel that it's not a good fit for this year, we will give you individual feedback as to why that is, make some suggestions for improvements for next time, and maybe point you in a direction of a different programme. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope some of these hints and tips was really useful for you. Really looking forward to chatting to you at interview, and can't wait to see what camps you get placed at.
Time! Good job!